Okay. I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say. The sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day. In every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. Baby in my arms, walking through the neighborhood, living in the present, I woulda, shoulda, or coulda. I remember back when I was low as a rug. Now I'm standing up, look at what my father does, turning all things new, gray skies blue. Hear the church say, won't he do it? I know he's got my back. That's why I'm singing that I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say. The sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day. In every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. It's a good day. No, it's great. Everything I prayed for didn't come in late. I got all I need and I didn't have to wait. Ask me if you love me, you didn't hesitate. Turning all things blue, gray skies blue. Hear the church say, won't he do it? I know he's got my back. That's why I'm singing that I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day. In every single way. God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day.
Good morning. Hi, Firefly. Hi, Marshmallow Man. Good to see you. I hope your day has started out great. We've got 4 watching. Please remember to hit that thumbs up. Share me out if you have the capability. It's Wednesday morning. Woohoo! We're on hump day. How's everybody doing, Firefly? Are you driving? Are you on your way to work? Hey, Freakin', good to see you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. It was chilly this morning. I was kind of shocked. I woke up to 46 degrees. I think that's the first coldest temperature since last week. Yesterday it was like 62 degrees when I woke up. I'm getting dressed and feeding Murphy. Murph! Do you like my thumbnail? That was for all of you. They give me so much crap about my feet. Today the plan is, I don't know what the plan is. I'm going to try to get a couple more things in the garden. We've been doing the garden. We've been trying to put at least one thing in the garden every day. Just work a little bit at a time. My tomatoes I started early this year. They're getting crazy, so they need planted. I might get those out. I keep checking the 10-day forecast, and don't know. My last frost date is May 15th, but our weather looks really, really good for the next 2 weeks. I think the lowest it's supposed to be in the next 2 weeks is 52 at the low. So a little bit of a new update. Hey Dee, good morning. I'm gonna start keeping my lives at an hour, or at least try to. We'll see how that goes. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday lives, I'm gonna try to keep at an hour. So we'll see how that goes. Ouch. That doesn't sound like any fun, Dee. At least he's young. He'll bounce back quick. Aw, he can't walk. Poor little fella. Hasn't cried at all. Oh. What the heck? These matches are like... There we go. Breaking on me. Not wanting to strike. I'm okay, Dee. Thanks for asking. Just another day. I was kind of upset yesterday. I went out to feed and water everybody last night. And I don't know if I told you or not. I don't know. I got two meat turkeys this year to butcher, and they're getting really big. They're like teenage size now. And I went out to feed them, and one was dead. I'm like, what the heck? It just fell over and died. Hey, Rudy, good to see you. So I don't know what was up with that. Can't stay long, love you. I have to finish laundry and get to doc by 11, then work until 7. Well, good luck at the doctor. I hope everything turns out alright. Come see me if you need anything. Alright. I probably won't be coming to town until the 3rd or after the 3rd. Good day. So I'm just making my keto granola. I'm about out again. It lasts me, this amount lasts me about a week. Tell B I said hi. I'll tell him when he wakes. I think B used all my mixing bowls for his ice cream. He must have left them over. I need to go check. He left them upstairs at the farmhouse. The nice thing about it being so beautiful and warm out, I was able to grab everything out of the greenhouse and put it out on my table so the greenhouse isn't so packed full and congested anymore. So, yesterday when I was down in the garden, Barrett was rototilling and I was inspecting stuff. And I just basically did a walkthrough of the garden. And we had a bunch of volunteer stuff this year. We had some winter density volunteer, and we had some broccoli volunteer. And I got to remember to look that up today to see what type of broccoli that was, what variety. But they were just in little clusters here and there, you know. There was like 2 patches, 3 patches. And I didn't want them in the area that they were in. Plus, they were all clustered together. So I wanted to make sure they had enough room to grow. You guys, I dug those up and separated them and went to plant them. There ended up being, it did not look like it at all, but it ended up being like 46 broccolis. Holy cow. So I basically planted the broccoli in one long row down the garden sideways. 46 of them, holy cow. If we don't get broccoli this year, there's something wrong. And then I'm not even sure how many lettuces. I didn't even count them, but it was a lot. It was probably about the same, if not more. Nuts. So we'll have plenty of broccoli and lettuce, hopefully, as long as the weather stays good. Oh no, Barrett said last night we had to expand the cow lot. Ooh. So we'll probably do the garden this evening when it cools off a little bit. I don't even know what it's supposed to be, what the temperature is supposed to be. But we'll probably do that. Let's see, so we got to expand that cow vault today. So that'll be exciting. Firefly says I'm here, I'm just driving. Super foggy. We had, I got a notification this morning on the phone that we had a fog advisory that was super foggy. But it doesn't look foggy out here, so maybe it's in town, I don't know. Distracted from doing the shorts. I need to get back on to doing some more shorts for y'all. Can you believe that? I don't know if you've seen it on the community post. 10,000 views on the stupid eye hook video I did of Barrett. It was like a 15-second video. 10,000 views. That's insane. I seen that about had a coronary. I'm like, what the heck? Funny thing is, I've been working hard to get those shorts out to get views and get new people on the channel and stuff, but they're still, YouTube's still saying that my watch hours are like 260 below what I normally get. 260 watch hours below. I'm like, how? I go live 3 times a week. There's no way that my watch hours are that low. So, YouTube's being funky again. Maybe that's what I'll do today, is some shorts on the cow, since I'll be out there working with them today. Oh, I planted a bunch of sunflower seeds yesterday. So, hopefully oh my gosh. Hopefully sunflowers will be coming up. And the thing is, I never knew this. I don't know why. I guess I never researched it. But, you guys, cows, or at least my cows, the Dexters, they love sunflower seeds. I never knew how much they love. Like, they literally butt each other trying to get to sunflower seeds. They fight over it. It's so funny. But they munch down them sunflower seeds like it's candy. So, last time we were on this Wednesday live, I was talking about how I couldn't find anything for the cows to snack on, just as like a treat, you know, like apples and stuff. Well, I found it. It's sunflower seeds. Hey, Crystal, good to see you. Good morning. Hope you're having a great start of your day. But there's not really much going on here at the homestead. It's planting season, so I mean it's busy. You always got something to do, obviously, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't seem interesting because it's so repetitive for me. Just doing the same thing, having babies and fixing pens, mending fences, putting the garden in. I guess to some people that would be exciting, right? I don't know. I told you guys I had my friend take my incubator and start hatching out chicks for me. And they started hatching out, I think it was the day before yesterday, and she gave me a call. She was so funny, she cracked me up. She's screaming on the phone, freaking out. I'm like, what the heck? She said she opened the incubator to get the chicks out that were like dried off, you know? And because they were like stepping on all the baby chicks that were just hatching. So she's like trying to save their lives. And then when she opened the incubator, the chicks started like hopping around, getting out of the incubator. They were like running all around her bathroom. She's screaming. She's like, "Oh my God, they're so fast!" She's trying to catch them and collect them. It was hilarious. But they just started hatching out. She said there's at least 12 of them so far, so that's pretty good. I think there was like a total of 22 in there. So we'll see what the hatch rate is. I should be hearing from her either today or tomorrow. This month, I really, really want to go, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. They're having a Dexter Association thing I was telling y'all about, where they have like a show for the Dexters, and they have that contest and stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the drive sitting that long. We'll see. But I really want to go. It's only once a year, so. I think it's like the weekend of the 18th. I think it'd be awesome to see. Hey Dragon, good morning. Do you like my thumbnail? That was specifically for you and Firefly. I thought maybe my thumbnail scared you off. You don't want to come in this morning. First thing I checked the comments when I woke up this morning, and I seen reading your comment and Jen laughing at it. I was laughing. Like, what the heck? You guys are killing me. Hey, Prepping Artist, good to see you. Long time. Hope all is well. Good morning to you. I'm just doing my thing, making my keto granola. So, around the 10th, me and Barrett will be doing like a huge grocery haul. It'll be, hopefully we can find some good deals, but it'll be a meat grocery haul. Since we got the freezer now, we need meat. So we'll see what we can get into around that time. But, Dragon, I sent you a message the other day, and then I also announced today I'm going to try to keep my lives at an hour from now on. Monday Night Live, man. After that live, I don't know. I don't think I was even on the live for 2 hours. I think it was just a little under 2 hours. But by the time that live was done, I was in so much pain. I was hurting so bad. So I absolutely cannot sit there for 2 hours in a chair. At least not at this time. So I'm going to try to keep my lives at an hour from now on. We'll see how that goes. Yep, thank you. Hopefully it won't stay that way for long, but who knows? I can't predict the future. Oh. So yeah, I'm still doing like all the things I need to do on the homestead, but it's just, I'm taking a lot slower and it's taking me a lot longer to get things done that I would normally have done. But that's alright. At least the stuff's still getting done. And like I said the other day, Barrett's been a huge help. He's been helping me with the laundry and doing stuff like that for me. I gotta finish getting, I can't see, that heart's in the way. Ready to run errands. Y'all have a great day. Alright, you have a good day too. Oh, that's another thing. So like first thing in the morning, one of the first things I do is check my notifications on like all my apps and stuff. And I got a notification on Facebook this morning freaking scary out there, man. So, most of you know I live in a real small, tiny community, tiny town. But we have towns around us, and I was thinking about how to say this. They're not like right on top of each other, but they're tiny little towns right next to each other. And it doesn't take long to get to the other one, you know. They're just, I don't know, they're rural towns. They're not all built up with businesses and houses and stuff like that. They're just communities, if that makes sense. Anyways, one of the really tiny communities that is right next to us, I mean, like, literally just a hop and a jump away, there was a teenager, and one of our main highways is Highway 16, and it bypasses all the small rural towns, so you just get on the highway. Anyway, I get this notification about the story that happened yesterday, and I don't know, she was driving from home, hopped on 16 and was heading to whatever destination she was headed to, and there was a guy in a van, or no, he was in a Bronco. I believe it was a Bronco. I don't know. I'll have to look at the story again. But anyways, he was like Hispanic, and he got behind her and was following her like real close, flashing his lights, trying to get her to pull over, whatever, get her attention. Well, the further she get down 16, one of the on-ramps, here comes another vehicle, and it was a van, a white van, but it had tinted windows, so she couldn't see who was in there or anything. And then she passed the next oncoming ramp, and another vehicle came up. So she had a vehicle behind her and two vehicles on the side of her. And by this time, they're all flashing their lights, trying to get her to pull over or whatever. And she's freaking out because she's young and everything, but she's smart. She doesn't pull over or anything, and she doesn't go to her destination, but she goes straight to the hospital. And we always have a officer, a sheriff in the hospital parking lot, like by the front doors of the emergency room. So she pulled up there into the emergency drop-off right where that sheriff was, and those guys took off. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but Ohio, the capital, Columbus, which is about 46 minutes from us, it's not that far, but we're like one of the top rated trafficking states, if you know what I mean, in the country. So it's just getting closer and closer to home. It's super scary. But at least she was smart. She did the right things. Her parents must have taught her well. So it's really good. And we're getting, like, normally, I mean, Ohio has a lot of white people. We're mostly white, but there's a lot of black people here. We have a good population. But, like, Hispanics, we have a little bit, but not very many. You don't see them very often. It's like once in a blue moon. But there's like so many different ethnic groups that are moving in right now. It's crazy. Barrett and I went to Walmart the other day, and we were just noticing all the different ethnicities that were in there. And for small towns, it was just weird. It's crazy. But don't get me wrong. I love to go to Columbus every once in a while and shop at all the ethnic shops and get different foods and stuff like that, but it's just getting crazy. Did you take the antibiotic? I have my skin shots with me to take when I get to work. It definitely gives me anxiety, but I usually get it done at doctor, but now I'm doing it myself. Good job, Firefly. Where's? Oh, okay. No, I haven't taken the antibiotic yet, Firefly, because when I went to the doctor, so anybody that didn't hear, I got bit by another tick. It was in like my pelvic bone right here, like off to my hip bone. When I found it, it was like literally the size of a ballpoint pen. It was tiny. I extracted it with some tweezers, and when I did that, like, the body of it was so tiny that it just, like, dissipated. I don't know where its body went. The only thing that was left was its little legs. I'm like, what the heck? Well, anyways, when I went to the doctor to get it checked out and everything, he basically said that he was giving me the antibiotic, but he didn't want me to take it because it had only been a day. It was the day before that I got bit. So yesterday when I went to the doctor, he said he didn't want me to take it, but he wanted me to have it on hand in case I end up getting a bullseye rash or, what's going on with my cursor? In case I get a bullseye rash or any other symptoms like that. He said, but because I just finished the other antibiotic, not to take it quite yet. But he wanted me to have it on hand. So we'll see. I haven't found anything yet. But that's another thing about the tick bites. The bullseye rash, it doesn't have to show up at the tick site where it bit you. It could show up anywhere on your body. I didn't know that. So, we'll see what happens. Alright. I think I got all the dishes done. Woohoo! And, I guess another update is that, this doctor that I'm seeing, he's new. I've only seen him twice now, and so far, I like him. He's pretty good. He's still all into big pharma and all that stuff, but he's a lot nicer than any of the doctors that I've seen in the last 10 years. But that might be because he's not from the small, I mean, he is from a small town, but he's not from my small town. Our medical, professionals, offices, hospitals here, y'all, they're horrible. I'm not ashamed to admit it. They are just horrible. They don't have any bedside manners. They're jerks. I think it's just like all the older doctors that they just don't care anymore. And they're just total jerks. So I just switched to this doctor, and he is through Mount Carmel, which Mount Carmel is a massive medical center hospital in Columbus. But they have a small doctor's office in our rural area. So instead of going through my local doctors and hospitals, I'm going outside of that region. And that's the thing. It's like one big network in a small town. I'm sure you guys know. There's, I don't know, maybe you don't. But like our hospital literally is the head of every doctor's office, or at least most doctor offices in our area. So everybody's linked together. Everybody has to follow the same rules. Everybody has everybody's back. So if something goes wrong or they do something wrong, they're all linked together so they're protected. It's ridiculous. I hate the way the system is set up. So they're all like basically in cahoots with each other. And I was supposed to, I don't have all the dishes done. I was supposed to go to all these doctor's appointments and stuff like this back in January, but we had that house fire, and yeah, I was not doing it. I had so much stuff going on. So I had all this stuff set up for January, and back then, the doctor's office had me signed up or referred to a pain clinic here in Newark. And I had told them and I explained to them the pain clinic won't touch me because I'm allergic to the shots that they give. And the shots that they give are prednisone to the spine. So the first consultation I went to the pain clinic was in like 2023. And basically I went in, they examined me, asked me all the questions, seen that I was allergic to prednisone, and basically said that they couldn't help me, they couldn't touch me, because their shots that they inject in your spine were prednisone. So my nurse practitioner at the time, she was amazing. She said, okay, fine, I'll prescribe you pain medicine and stuff like that, which she did, and she did for a long time. Well, she retired from the doctor's office because she couldn't stand what was going on. And so I was alright. You know, I could take a pain pill every once in a while or whatever and be okay. And then when she quit, like nobody, absolutely no one would help me out. So this doctor referred me back to the same pain clinic. The pain clinic called me 2 days ago, and they said, we see you have another appointment for a referral for the pain clinic, and we can't treat you. Do you want to keep the appointment, or you want to cancel it? And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I kind of have to keep it. And I was like, I need help, you guys. Like, something has to be done. And they're like, all right, well, we'll keep the appointment, whatever. Well, when I went to the doctor yesterday, I had told my doctor what was going on and everything. And he was like, oh, no. He was like, we're not going to do that. He's like, we'll send you to a different pain clinic. So I got an appointment for a pain clinic in Columbus. Thank goodness. Hopefully, it'll be a lot different than this one. I don't know. Hopefully they have more options. You'd think they would have more than just one option. I don't get it. You must have some sweet blood with all those vampires going after you. I know. And that's the thing, Dragon. That wasn't only... I'll tell you the truth. That wasn't the only tick that I found. Since I've been on the antibiotic, that was the 4th tick. And it was funny because when I went to the doctor's office, they had like a physician in training. So this girl was training to be a family doctor. And the nurse asked, she was like, do you mind if she comes in before the doctor? I said, no, I don't care, that's fine. So she came in, checked my body, like, did the whole assessment and everything. And she's like, all right, I'm going to go talk to the doctor and discuss everything that we just went over, and I'll be back. Well, they're standing right outside the door there, so I can hear everything that's being said. And she is telling them this is like the 4th tick she's found on her, but this one was embedded. And he was like, my God. He's like, where's this woman live? And I just busted up laughing. I was laughing so hard. I'm like, that's hilarious. And she just basically responded, she lives on a little farm in the country. And he's like, oh, okay. But I just thought that was hilarious. He's like, where the heck does this woman live? But this is the first year that I've seen ticks this bad. And this is definitely the first time I've ever had this many ticks on my body. And we're doing body checks, like, every night. Like, I don't get it. And we haven't found any, Barrett doesn't get anything on him. He has not found one tick on him, which is good. But, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing to attract him. And then a girlfriend and I were reading up on repellents of ticks, you know, and putting essential oils on me, trying to keep the ticks away. And she came across an article saying that asparagus, garlic, onions, stuff like that ticks can't stand if you ingest it and stuff. So I've been eating a lot of the asparagus. The asparagus I've been pounding down. Last night I ate quite a bit of garlic. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, that's true, Dragon. We didn't have a bad winter at all. And I don't think we had that hard of a freeze either, you know. So it didn't kill out a lot of insects. But dang, why they gotta be picking on me? Hey, Wild, good morning. Photos Against Anxiety. Hello, hello. I guess that's an option, Firefly. The medical marijuana. I don't know. I mean, I personally would have to really do some investigation on that, because medical marijuana increases my anxiety and stuff like that. I really don't like marijuana. The THC in it just kills me. But I know there's all kinds of different strains and stuff like that. I personally would just rather stick to the CBD. And I have been off the CBD for a while, so I'm sure it would work for me again. I just gotta save up to be able to get going back on the CBD. And I'm just like every other woman. I always put everything priority upon everything else before myself. So I try to take care of all the other needs before I take care of needs like that. So that's probably why I'm in the situation I'm in now. Yep, it's a Wednesday morning, Wild. Photos Against Anxiety. I just woke up. Oh, you still can't hear well. That stinks. Warm winters don't kill them. I need to watch here this year. We didn't get too cold. My back, Photos Against Anxiety. My back has been out for like the last 7 days. This is the 7th day. It's doing a little better though. I'm like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm still a little crooked. You can see I'm leaning. See how my body is tilted? I don't know if you can tell, but it's not as bad today. So the pain is a little less, but I'm definitely still tilted. But yeah, I've got like, I don't even know what all is going on with my back, but definitely I've got 4 discs herniated in there, unless they've healed, which I doubt. I'll find out more later this coming month, like the middle of the month. The surgeon will go over all my x-rays and MRIs, and I'll have a little more understanding of what's going on. Man, garlic is great for you. Great to stink the bugs. What? Garlic is great. You stink to the bugs. We get back flies. They don't like it either. But that's the thing, though. Wild, it stinks so bad. Barrett can't stand it. When I eat garlic, it starts, well, anybody, it starts coming out your pores and your breath and everything else. He's like, my goodness. He's like, get away from me. I'm sure you've heard it in the lives. The other night I said, oh, you want me to come sit next to you? He's like, get away from me. It's because I've been eating that garlic and stuff. Ooh, there's a CBD pill you can get now too, Jess. So just so you know. That's crazy. I didn't know that. But the CBD and THC pill is grown, not made from a plant. Huh. So it's like a synthetic CBD? Is that what you're saying, Wild? Thank you, Wild. I hope it's not like a synthetic CBD. That's crazy. I was reading some more up on CBD the other day, too, because somebody else was going through something. They had high blood pressure, and the doctors had gave them blood pressure pills, and this person did not want to take the blood pressure pills. So I was doing my own research for myself on the CBD, and I came across the article that CBD will maybe take down blood pressure like immediately. So that was pretty cool. When the bull made me feel nervous, laugh out loud, I sweated and a man smelled garlic. Tuck your socks over your pants, says Caveman. I know, that's what everybody says. Like, guys, when I'm in the garden, I'm barely dressed. I don't have shoes on. I don't have pants on. It's too hot. I'm sweating. I'm dying. And that's my problem. That's why I'm getting so many ticks, because I can't do it. I gotta have my shoes off. If I work in the garden with shoes on, all the dirt goes inside my shoes, and it drives me nuts. So it's just easier just to kick them off and work in the garden. It's grown from what? I'm not certain. So yeah, synthetic. That's crazy. Right? Dragon's got me pinned. He said, Jess doesn't even wear shoes outside, and K-Man wants her to wear socks. Oh. Well, I normally don't walk through tall grass or bush or anything like brush or anything like that wild. I can't do it. The problem with this, I think, and that's what I was telling the doctor too, like, I don't know where the ticks are coming from. It could be coming from the cats. And then we're like surrounded with low limb pine trees. So, I mean, they could even be dropping off the pine trees. So who freaking knows? The CBD pill is not in Canada yet, but my doctor said I can have it when it comes to Canada. That's awesome, Wild. I have issues with pills. I don't like the pills. And especially if it's synthetic. Like, I don't understand that. I'll have to research that some more. I don't understand why you would want to take a synthetic pill if you can get it natural. It's just my way of thinking. And also, I guess the thing with the pill is, to me, in my brain, is you can't control your dosage. Once you take the pill, that's it. Like, it's in your system. But if you take a salve or a tincture or you smoke it, at least you have some control of how much you're getting or how little you're getting. So you could just, like, take a little tiny bit to see how it reacts with your body and then increase the dose as you're going until it works with you. But with a pill, I don't like that idea. But that's just me personally. I have the THC pill. It's covered under my drug plan. That's why I mentioned it to some people. No, yeah. It's a personal choice, yeah. Because it's $2 compared to hundreds. Wow. That's crazy. Can't do the math at the moment. That's alright. I'm horrible at math too. Oh, I got a phone call yesterday too. So I wasn't like really upset, but I was not happy. And so a lot of you know I see like a counselor and stuff like that, and then I also see like it sounds so, their professional name sounds so bad, but it's not. It's basically a PTSD and anxiety nurse practitioner, but they call her a I can't even think of the word now. It was right on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. But anyways, her job title sounds way worse than what she is. But basically, she deals with PTSD and generalized anxiety and stuff like that. Like I said, she's a nurse practitioner. Well, because I didn't want to take anxiety pills like Klonopin or Xanax or Boost Bra or any of that stuff, the insurance is saying I can't see her anymore unless I get on an anti-anxiety medicine because they can't bill her for me just seeing her. So, basically, unless I take her drugs, or the drugs, I can't see her anymore. And I'm like, what? I'm like, alright, give me a prescription. Give me a prescription for something. Stupid. At least in my opinion, I think that's stupid. I shut that burner off, dang it, and I didn't mean to. I do that like every morning. I shut it off when I don't mean to. And if I quit smoking, I can take the pill or make edibles. Yeah. Right, Dragon? That's what math looks like to me. I'm like, as soon as I start seeing numbers, my head starts freaking hurting. I'm like, nope, it's all scrambled. It's like, you know, people that are dyslexic and they see letters backwards or words backwards and stuff? That's how it is for me with math. I'm just horrible at it. Now I can do like small stuff, you know, as long as it's on paper. I can do like division and multiplication and adding and subtracting, but that's about it. Barrett's my math brain. He's like really, really good at math. He can do all kinds of numbers in his head, and I'm like, how do you do that? And it's funny too, because he's always asking me, what's this? What's this times this? Or what's this added this? I'm like, oh no, I can't do that in my head. But I guess the good thing about it is I'm really, really good with spelling. I'm super good at spelling. And I can spell anything he throws at me. So I help him with that. He helps me with math. It was so funny because Quintana, she's in algebra, I think algebra 1 right now. And she called one day and she was like so upset and frustrated, trying to figure out this problem, find out the solution stuff. And she called me and I was like, honey, you called the wrong person. There's no way. She was like giving me all the numbers and the letters and stuff. And I'm like, ugh. I was like, I can't. I'm sorry. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. It was horrible. And she's only in 9th grade, you guys. I'm like, what kind of crap is this? And it wasn't like normal algebra either. It was like stuff, it was more like geometry or something. Yeah, that's true, Wild. Right. I agree, Wild. I have to take some meds or they tell me I'm not complying and there's trouble when depressed people don't want to follow doctor's advice. Wild said, yeah, Dragon, that kind of mad. Oh, that's the thing, also, is that other jerk of a doctor that I had, he freaking flagged my chart, and he made me so mad. He was such a jerk. He basically flagged my chart and said that I wasn't compliant, and I refused medical care and all kinds of stuff because I wouldn't take all the crap that he wanted me to take. He was trying to put me on some heavy duty stuff though, and I wasn't doing it. I know what that stuff does to people. What was that one? Seroquel, you guys. He was trying to put me on Seroquel. If you don't know what Seroquel is, it's like an antipsychotic, and it's horrible. I've personally never taken it, but I've had friends and exes that were on it, and I seen what it did to them, and I'm like, I'm not taking that crap. Is this cooled down yet? Nope. It's still hot. Where are we at? Alright, you guys, we are at an hour. I'm going to eat my breakfast. I'm going to get out, let all the animals out, let them run. That's one thing I do in the morning is I open all the pens up and let everybody run in the main lots and give them a little freedom so they can get the sunshine on them, fresh air. Docs today are essential employees of the pharmaceutical companies today, pushing pills for the symptoms instead of actually fixing what's wrong. You're so right, Dragon. And that's the thing I tell Bear all the time. He was like, I don't understand why everybody has such anxiety about the pharmaceuticals and big pharma and stuff like that. Back in the day, and he's like, still today, you get prescribed a pill and you just take it. I said, that's the problem. They don't care anymore, though. And they don't know what's in that pill or anything. I was like, but here you are. You're okay. Just pop a pill. The doctor said so, so let's do it. And I said, no, that's not the way my brain works. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to research and find out what it does. And I ain't just popping a pill because somebody told me to. And back when he was a kid and stuff, you know, and they seen the doctors, doctors came to the house. He had a family doctor that came to the house, and they wouldn't prescribe you anything until they found the solution. Like, they didn't just give you pills and say, take this. You're a guinea pig. We'll see if it works and see if it don't work. They actually went home, researched, tried to figure out what was wrong with their patients, and then came back and gave them pills if they needed to or not if they didn't. But also another thing he told me that I didn't know, back then, when they came to your house like that, if they didn't resolve your problem the next time that they came, they didn't charge you. They didn't charge you until they resolved your issue. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know that. Good morning, South Florida DCL. Good to see you. There's a different type of practice the kind Dr. Berg does and Dr. Campbell talks about. Well, and that's the thing, Wild. I was talking to a friend about that the other day. Like, I would much rather have alternative medicine, more natural medicine. But who can afford that? That's all out of pocket. Like, I can't afford to be going to all these naturopathics and stuff like that. You can't afford it. Back when Barrett was a kid, the doctor would prescribe eat this root. Right. And that's what I'm saying, Dragon. They were more natural back then. They cared about their patient. I think it's more practical nurse preventative stuff. Yeah. Yeah, like caveman Dragon. But yeah, I thought that was a cool little tidbit. I had no idea that they didn't charge you unless they fixed the issue. I think that's pretty neat. Because, like, how many times do we go to a doctor now and they never fix us? Or they never get to the root issue? I know, right, Wild? I'm so thankful for YouTube. But you still got to be careful with YouTube, too. You still got to fact check everything and make sure everything lines up. And yeah, I got to head off too, you guys. It's been an hour. I need to sit down and relax a little bit. My feet are turning purple. So I hope you had a wonderful morning here with me on B&J's Farm. I will be live Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. Keep your eyes out. I've got shorts coming, so keep your eyes out for the shorts, and I will see you next time. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And remember, you're not alone. You are loved. Have a good one, you guys.